Hello everyone, welcome to EditUp. So in today's session, we are going to discuss a very important finance news article that is regarding the Reserve Bank of India taking up this pilot project. So what is this pilot project? Why the RBI has to take up this pilot project? Which is the wholly owned subsidiary of the RBI that will be undertaking this pilot project, that will be taking care of this pilot project, and what is the whole process of this pilot project? All of this we are going to discuss in today's session. But before starting with the session, please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you are new to the channel and join our Telegram channel for the PDF of this session, and you can get the link of the Telegram channel in the description box below. So now starting up with the news article that is regarding the pilot project that is undertaken by the RBI. Okay, and this is developed, the pilot project is developed by the Reserve Bank Innovation Hub. So in this whole news article, there are three things that we need to focus on. The first thing will be about the digitalization of rural finance in India. Okay. Second thing will be about the KCC, that is the Kisan Credit Card, and the third thing will be about the Reserve Bank Innovation Hub. So we have to understand these three things to understand the whole of the pilot project. So starting with digitalization of rural finance in India. In a country like India, see, a question came in NABARD grade A, the phase 1 that just happened, recently happened. In that exam, the percentage was asked of the rural population with respect to the total population of India. Do you know what is the percentage of rural population with respect of total population? So it is 68.84% as per the census of 2011. So in a country like India, you can see that rural population, nearly 70% of the population is living in rural areas. So rural areas are very important, as well as they are providing the agriculture and allied activities are usually happening in rural areas. Okay, that provide a lot of employment to the people. Okay, so in a country like India, rural areas are important. The rural population is huge. So rural credit is closely related to the inclusive economic growth. We do not only want the urban sector to grow or the people that are living in urban sector or the manufacturing units to grow. We want inclusive growth to have all the people of the country grow together. All the areas of the country, all the sector of the country grow together. That is the aim of the government. That is the aim of the country. Okay. So we want inclusive economic growth, that is development of all the people of the country, all the areas of the country. And that's why rural areas are very important. Okay. So, and rural credit is closely related to the inclusive economic growth, because when the credit is provided to the rural areas, then they will be able to grow also. Okay. Pace in a fast manner, as it caters to the requirements of agriculture and allied activities, because the rural credit is being provided to the agriculture and the allied activities that happens in the rural sector, rural areas mostly, the ancillary industries, the small businesses of the rural areas, these are getting the credit and they can develop in a fast manner if they are provided with enough credit. Okay. So the rural finance, the rural credit encompasses a range of financial services. A range of financial services has to be provided to the rural population, to the rural customers, like the farmers at all the income levels. Okay, so that they can grow, and when they grow, 70% of our population will grow, the agriculture sector will grow, the small industries will grow, and India in an inclusive manner it will grow. Okay. Considering the challenges associated with rural finance, now it is not so easy. Now you will say, okay, let's just provide the money to the rural people. What is the problem? So it is not so easy to provide the finance, to provide the credit in the rural areas, in the rural finance in India. Digitalization of various aspects of rural finance is an important objective of the RBI's fintech initiatives. Because see, why it is so hard to provide the credit to the rural areas? Because the rural areas are the areas that are unserved or underserved by the banking sector, because the banking infrastructure is not able to go to the rural areas. Okay, because there are different problems due to which the banking sector is not being able to go to the rural areas, and the rural areas, there are huge number of rural areas that are unserved or underserved by the financial institutions of our country. So that's why RBI wants the digitalization to happen, so that the infrastructure has not to go there. Just with the knowledge, with the education, with the awareness, they will be able to cater to the rural population. The credit can go there. The farmers will not have to go to the far off banks to get the services. They can just sit at their home and just do a little of the work in their mobile, and then they will be able to get the loans easily. So the digitalization has to happen of the various aspects of the rural finance, and this is the objective of the RBI's fintech initiatives, and that's why the RBI has brought this pilot project to digitalize the rural finance in India. In this endeavor, a pilot project for end-to-end digitalization of Kisan credit card. Okay, now what the RBI wants is to digitalize the end-to-end process of the Kisan credit card lending, developed by the RBIS. Now this is developed by the Reserve Bank Innovation Hub in association with the Reserve Bank of India, is being taken up. So under this pilot project, what is happening? The digitalization is happening of the Kisan credit card end-to-end process of lending. Okay, now what this Kisan credit card is, but before that, see, RBIH we have discussed in a previous session. It was a very big thing that was brought by the Reserve Bank of India. We will discuss it in the coming slides also a later, but I have already taken a session on this in depth, and I will provide you the link in the description box that you can see this if you do not know much about the Reserve Bank Innovation Hub. Okay, so now the Reserve Bank of India announced taking up the pilot project for the end-to-end digitalization of the Kisan credit card lending. Now, what is this Kisan credit card? Now, Diksha ma'am has taken this scheme, that is the Kisan credit card scheme. She has in depth explained about the scheme, and I will provide this link also in the description box so that you can understand what is this Kisan credit card in depth. Okay. If we talk a little about the Kisan credit card, what does this term means? Kisan means farmers. So we are providing the credit to the farmers. Okay. So the purpose of this Kisan credit card was to meet the short-term credit requirements, loan requirements of the farmers, of the cultivators, of the dairy animals, of the fisheries, of the poultry birds that are involved in the poultry farming, and other small ruminants. So what is this? That the Kisan, that is the farmers, not only the farmers that are cultivating the lands, but also the farmers, the poultry farmers, the fisheries, and the dairy animals that are involved in these allied activities. They should also get the credit, and so to provide these credit, the Kisan credit card was launched. Okay, and this provides the post-harvest expenses for the produce, marketing loans to meet the consumption requirements of the farmers. So this credit, Kisan credit card was launched specially for the agriculture and the allied activities in the rural areas, so they can easily avail the benefit at a lower interest rate, because the now the farmers are not able to go to the banks. Okay, because the banks are far off, or the banks demand a lot of documents, due to which the farmers are afraid to go to the banks. So they take the loans from the middlemen. Now these middlemen charge very high interest rate, and they humiliate the farmer if the farmer is not able to return the money, or they seize the land of the farmer. So in this way, through the Kisan credit card, the government wants the farmers to have the credit at a lower rate, because the farmers are very important for our country. Okay. So this digitalization now will happen of the Kisan credit card lending, and this is developed by the Reserve Bank Innovation Hub. So now what is this whole process of this pilot project? What is this pilot project first of all? So see, whenever a full-fledged project we have to launch in the country, that will happen, before that what will happen, that a pilot project will be launched. The pilot project means that a small scale project will be launched. Okay, pilot project means a small scale project will be launched in some areas to see that this project is viable, this project is feasible, how we can improve this project to launch it for the whole country. So the pilot project means small scale project. Okay, to launch the project at a small scale, to see the feasibility, to see that how it can improve, how we can launch it for the whole country. Okay, so this is the pilot project, that is the small scale, that is the survey kind of thing for the sample, and then it will be launched for the whole country when it show a good success in the small areas. Okay, so the digitalization of the KCC lending process will reduce the turnaround time. So first of all, why this digitalization is needed? Because what happens that the farmer has to go to the banks, and they have to again and again multiple time they have to go to the banks to submit the documents, to fill the documents, to fill the application. So from the loan application till the disbursement of the loan, there is a lot of time that is taken. That is known as turnaround time of the loan. From the loan application to the disbursement, the turnaround time is huge. Okay, currently the turnaround time ranges from 2 to 4 weeks, and it can go above that also. Okay, so the lending process, the turnaround time is quite huge. So the digitalization will reduce this turnaround time. The pilot project will begin in September 2022, that is from this month only, in selected districts. So now I have told you that the pilot project is a small scale project that is launched in some areas only to see the feasibility of the project. Okay, so it will be launched in selected districts of Madhya Pradesh and Tamil Nadu first of all. Where in the Madhya Pradesh, the partner bank will be Union Bank of India, and in Tamil Nadu the partner bank will be Federal Bank. So remember this, in the Madhya Pradesh, which is the partner bank, can you tell? It is Union Bank of India. And in Tamil Nadu, which is the partner bank, it is Federal Bank. Okay, these are the partner banks that will be actively cooperating with the respective state governments also, and they will be bringing this pilot project. Okay, now based on the learnings from the pilot. Now the pilot project is a small scale project that is launched so that we can learn from the pilot project that how we can improve the project further to launch it for the whole country. So based on the learnings from the pilot, it is planned to expand the digitalization of the KCC lending to the other districts of the Madhya Pradesh and Tamil Nadu first of all. So now it is only launched, this digitalization of the KCC, it is only for a few districts of Madhya Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. When it becomes successful and when we see the feasibility and the improvement, the RBI will launch it for the other districts of the two states, and then the project will be launched for the country. Okay, so gradually it will come across the country. So the pilot project on digitalization of the KCC lending is expected. Now digitalization of the KCC lending means automation of the process, so that the process can happen automatically. The farmers do not have to go to the banks multiple times to submit the documents, to provide the documents, to sign the documents, to give the loan application and all. So the automation will happen of the whole process. So digitalization of the KCC lending will happen, is expected to play a pivotal role, a very important role in facilitating the credit flow to the unserved and the underserved rural population that do not have many banks, that do not get much credit from the banks, because there are a lot of banks that work for the rural areas. Still there is a need for bringing such kind of policies by the RBI, by the government. Okay, so because the unserved and underserved rural population is still in India, by making the credit process faster, the RBI is trying to provide more credit to the people, to the rural population. Okay, so the credit process will become faster and more efficient because it will be a digital process where the farmer do not have to go to the banks multiple times. Okay, when fully implemented, this has the potential to transform the rural credit delivery system of the country, and the rural credit delivery system will become wholly digitalized. Okay, if this pilot project works well. So now coming to the RBIH, as I have told you, I have already discussed the RBIH, that is the Reserve Bank Innovation Hub, in depth with you in this session, that I will provide you the link in the description box. So the RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das inaugurated the RBIH in Bangalore, and the hub has an independent board with Senapati Gopalakrishnan as the chairman, and the RBI has set up the RBIH as a Section 8 company under Companies Act. So it is under the Companies Act 2013 with an initial capital contribution of rupees 100 crores. If you want to know more about the RBIH, I have already told everything about the Section 8 and everything in this session, you can see. Okay, so this is the whole motto of the RBIH, and why RBIH is bringing this pilot project, because RBIH is made to do the innovation, to do the inclusion, and to bring the impact. So this is the motto of the RBIH, and that's why the RBIH is the wholly owned subsidiary of the RBI that is bringing this pilot project of digitalization of the KCC to have the inclusion of the rural population in the inclusive economic growth. Okay, to include the rural population in the growth process, in the development process of the country. If our country is developing, but if only a small portion of the population or only a small area of the country is developing, is it truly the development of the country? We cannot say so. If 70% of our population is still not developing, then we cannot say that the whole of the country is developing. So we need to include this 70% of the rural population in the development, and so the digitalization of the KCC will take a step forward towards the inclusion, and which the RBIH aims at. Okay, this is the question. These are the 5 wholly owned subsidiary of the RBI. You have to tell that which of these subsidiary will be bringing the end-to-end digitalization of the Kisan Credit Card under the RBI or in association with RBI. This is the second question which you can easily answer, that which is the partner bank for the Madhya Pradesh. Very easy question now for you all. These were the people that gave the right answer for the RBI new guidelines by the recovery agents, and it was Manisha, Guru Prasad, Monica, Arpita, Abhishek, Anand, and Black Shadow, and Amit also. So thank you very much all of you, and there are some nice comments that come, and it gives a boost to the teacher also, to the educator also that is teaching. And thank you very much everyone, the people that comment, that people that see, that people that like. And even if you have any improvement that I can do, you can comment down below in a respectful manner, and I will always reply to such kind of comments. Okay, and thank you very much all of you to replying nicely and correctly. So now these are the people that got the right answer for this session, that is RBI norms to upgrade small finance bank. So it is Amit, Abhishek, and Lalit. Thank you everyone for replying to this video. And if you have any query, you can mail us here. You can comment down in the chat box, and I will try to reply all of the people that have any query. So you can comment here also. You can raise your query here also, and you can contact us through this number also. Okay. Thank you very much everyone.